people saying that they're into by people on these scooters zipping around in the streets or sidewalks. 248-539-9797. Ticket text 97136. Let's go to Nick in Northville. Hi, Nick.
Hey, guys. Love the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I actually live in San Francisco now, and I just wanted to respond to the comment about the sidewalk. We've actually had them banned out here for months just because, you know, the more prevalent they become and the more there are, you know, out on the sidewalks, people are just, you know, picking them up anywhere. You can get them anywhere. You're running into pedestrians. And then you run the risk, too, like the previous caller said, where if you take them off the sidewalks and you put them on the road, now you have all these guys on scooters without helmets on, just, you know, 2 feet away from motor vehicles. So it seems like a great idea, you know, at the start, but whether they're on the sidewalks, you know, hurting pedestrians or on the road hurting themselves, it's just, it turns into a bad idea pretty quick.
So your experience is they just are too much of a nuisance.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, then you have Lime is another one. So once one company gets in, they just expand, and there are, you know, like the analogy about bicycles. I mean, that was a great one. Yeah, you have hundreds of these scooters just lined up outside on the street. It's hard to walk around them, and then you have people riding them, running into you. And I've seen multiple people hit by them, and it's just like I said, it seems like a good idea at the time, but once they really get going, it's just a little dangerous.
Nick, thank you for the phone call, and thank you for the intel. 248-539-9797. There's not a lot of people rushing to the defense of these things.
Well, I think this is like, look, first of all, they look fun, all right? Yeah. Second of all, if you're like on a college campus, let's say Wayne State or something like that, to get around, you know, I think it's probably going to be really convenient for that, you know, that demographic, right?
I think look at any college campus. Go to Michigan State.
Yeah.
I mean, would I have gone to class more often?
It'd be a lot funner to get there.
Yeah, but then you have to account. They'll find some way to ticket the scooters, though. That's what would happen with my luck, you know, right?
You crack me up. Man.
Well, they would, right? They'd find some way to ticket the damn scooters. You can't just leave them on the front yard of or the lawn there of, you know, the Com Arts building,
right?
I mean, I imagine a lot of people would like to, but at some point in time, Michigan State's going to figure out, oh, wait a minute, we can charge for that? Yeah, you can't park them here. Mm-hmm. You got to buy a parking pass. It has to have a sticker, and yeah, you know. But no, it would have been great in college to have one of those things, I think.
Oh, it definitely would have been great in college. I
Yeah.
mean, I think the issue here is the convenience is you can leave them anywhere, but the inconvenience is you can leave them anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like there's an issue there that we got to figure out how to take care of. Yeah, I'm sure there's some kind of speed limit on them. I don't know if they're whipping by too fast. I mean, Doug, did you think they were going by too fast?
No, I didn't think they were going. First of all, the area that they were where we were doing the show from is that blocked off street.
Yeah.
So they go down the street. But I mean, I'm gonna sit here and if safety first. I was thinking these people should have helmets on. Honestly,
I mean, they're probably not going at 20 miles an hour.
They're going 15 miles an hour. But you wipe out. You come to a sudden stop. You hit a car. I don't know, man.
Well, I'm with you. I think if you're on something motorized and you're with other motorized vehicles, you should wear a helmet. If you're riding a bike in the street, you should wear a helmet.
248-539-9797. Ticket text 97136. James on a cell. Hi, James.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
First of all, I just want to say, people don't wear helmets on motorcycles in this state.
I know.
So that's the first thing. So the
Well, wait. So what is that? But so what? So those people are stupid then?
So yeah, but if you're not
it's a
going to
law you
regulate
don't
it for
have
a
to.
motorcycle, you're not going to regulate it for a scooter. But second of all, I live in Midtown right now, and they're a total supplement for the lack of public transportation down there. The queue line is a joke, and there's really nothing else to get you from Midtown to downtown or anywhere else. I haven't really noticed a big burden as far as walking on the sidewalk. And the city, from what I've read, has limited them to 300 scooters, so across the whole city. So I don't really see them being a big deal. Out in San Francisco, you have multiple companies that are, having these scooters come in. So you have an overload of scooters. But down in Detroit, it's not as big of a deal as everyone's making it out to be.
You know, it's interesting when you bring up the queue line. I wonder if the city is supportive of these scooters. Obviously they are because they have them,
yep,
as a way to supplement the Q line income, because the Q line is not bringing in income, I think, like they thought it would, not even by a
I
long
don't know
shot.
if it is. It's a city deal or a private company.
Or is this something that is takes away any interest in the Q line? Because why wouldn't I just rent one of these scooters?
Could be. All right, Gator, we said we get to it. Let's follow through. Michigan State's first depth chart of the year has been released. Spartans play Friday night against Utah State. Anything stand out to you?
I don't think stands out. I guess, I looked at the secondary. Josh Butler is listed as the other corner across from Justin Lane.
The Josiah Scott
for
injury.
the Josiah Scott injury. So, and there's no or. It's Josh Butler, and then behind him is Trey Person and Kalon Gervin, the true freshman, very highly regarded. The Sam linebacker is one of those that has an or at the starter. Tyreek Thompson and Brandon Randall. Both of those guys are listed as there. They'll get plenty of time. And then both of the tackle positions in Michigan State are listed as ors for the starters. Cole Chewins and Luke Campbell at left. Jordan Reed, Luke Campbell at right. Otherwise, I like to look and see where the true freshmen fit in here. And you look at running back, L.J. Scott, obviously the lead back. Connor Haywood, the sophomore, is number 2, and is also going to be returning kicks. But then they have a triumvirate of freshman running backs, a couple of redshirt freshmen in Weston Bridges, actually one redshirt freshman in Weston Bridges, and then you have Ladarius Jefferson and Elijah Collins are two true freshman running backs there. So that's interesting to me. I believe Jefferson was a quarterback at Muskegon in high school. So, but he's a big kid, 6'1", 223, which is also the other thing you get to see with the depth charts are the updated heights and weights of the players. And some of these players are some big boys. Naquan Jones, 6'4", 339. Got Naquan and Raekwon at nose tackle. I like that.
248-539-9797. Ticket text 97136. Let's get back to your open line calls. Paul in Rochester Hills. Hi, Paul.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
All right, Paul.
Good. Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
I was just going to tell you, I've had experience with these birds out in Santa Monica. My son lives out there. And if you look, they've got a website with a tutorial. It says how it works. And it says specifically where to ride. And it says ride in bike lanes when available, which Detroit has now. And it says also do not ride on sidewalks. So I think that would really clear that issue up for the people that don't know what they're doing riding those.
Well,
you would hope that they would have to read through the tutorial before they, ride the thing in the first place.
this is a scroll to the end and check the box, though.
That's
how
the
people
unfortunate.
are.
I totally know how people are, right?
And I'm not going to say I haven't done that.
But I'd like to know the rules of this one. I mean, this is a pretty big thing to do, though. And Paul's right. They do have plenty of bike lanes in downtown Detroit, and it's becoming more prevalent throughout the state. And it does make sense because they should be on the street. It's a motorized vehicle.
Absolutely.
Thank you for phone call, Paul. 248-539-9797.
Because it's motorized, shouldn't you also have a license of some kind? Is that being too nitpicky on it?
I don't know. Should you have to take a test?
Yeah, I mean, as a kid, you had
I
to.
can almost guarantee if they did that, these things would probably hurt business a lot.
Right, but I would think there's some serious liability involved with these.
One would imagine.